You know, I said I wasn't going to get this guy, but he finally wore me down. Oh boy, let's see if I can get through this without me pulling my hair out.
Hello YouTubers, Zeltrax Millennium back with a review, vlog, or an unboxing. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you all enjoy the video.
Hello YouTubers, this is Zeltrax Millennium with a brand new review for you, and this time we're taking a look at Generations Skullgrin. Now, I know that I said in one of my other reviews that I wasn't going to get this vehicle mode, but Skullgrin wore me down. It must have been the head. So, now that I actually got the back sleeve for the toy, let's take a look at his bio. The ruthless, methodical intelligence for which Skullgrin is known is only a front. Inside him rages the spark of a mad beast, straining to break free. He rarely engages in combat. So afraid is he that the heat of battle would drive him into a frenzy from which he will never emerge. Though he is a Decepticon, he still fears the destruction of which he is capable. Dang, that's cool. That's kind of a tragedy there. Anyhow, let's talk about Skullgrin's vehicle mode. Now, obviously, this guy is a remold of the original Straxus / Darkmount mold. So, a lot of the details from that robot mode or vehicle mode are still present here, where the plastic has been changed to kind of a bone gray color, crimson red in a couple of places, gold on the top, and then normal black and gray plastic for most of the other places. Nice silver paint right here. So, yeah. He does roll pretty nicely. And he's got some very nice military-like detailing, like the bolts right here, and stuff on the top. And he does utilize the 3mm clip system from most Transformers who have been using it. Sometimes, like Trax, Wheeljack, a couple of other guys. But yeah, this missile pod can rotate all the way around. It can go in and out. And he actually has articulation in vehicle mode. How awesome. And this thing is actually a grenade launcher, though it's kind of a weird looking one, to be honest. It's also got a machine gun on the top of his tank. Though, why would you need a machine gun or a rocket pod when you got a tank barrel the size of Manhattan? I don't know, but it looks like you may need the extra firepower. Though that kind of seems to work for Straxus more than Skullgrin, but I'm not complaining too much. Also, this little bit right here has never been explained. What is this? Please, in the comments below, please tell me what this is. And also, on the pictures of this guy on the back of the box, his plastic is a bit darker. I don't know, maybe that's going to be the Henkei release. Who knows? And his tank barrel can go up and down, pretty much. Nice gold Decepticon logo, though I really kind of wish they would stick to the purple Decepticon logos on some toys nowadays. But that's just me. Is there anything else I can talk about this vehicle mode? Oh yeah, the treads are looking nice. Though probably when I find Perceptor, his are gonna look even better. There's some nice gold bits right on the sides here. So, yeah, I don't think I can comment more about the vehicle mode. I mean, it's a tank. Oh, I also forgot this. The turret can rotate a full 360. And also, his, just like Straxus or Darkmount, whichever one you prefer, he can transform into that extraneous base mode. But I am not going to demonstrate that because that base mode looks incredibly stupid. So we're just going to go straight to robot mode. now we have Skullgrin in robot mode. Now, I'm betting you guys can see most of the problems that I had with Straxus right off the bat. Yeah, sometimes watch out when you're trying to move the 3mm clips. I forgot to move that chest piece. I forgot to move that chest piece down. That was stupid of me. Anywho, yeah, you'll see one of the problems I have with this toy right off the bat, in that he is hard to stand still. I mean, when I got this guy out of the package, he had a little bit of excess plastic on this part right here, so I had to file that off. He can stand perfectly now, but yeah, since his feet are on ball joints, it's hard to get him to stand. I would kind of wish that they were on an actual hinge rather than a ball joint, so that I wouldn't be flopping all over the place. But, you take what you can get, at least. So, how is Skullgrin's articulation? Well, it's okay. He has a ball joint right here. It can go full 360, but it's hindered by the shoulder piece right here. His elbows can bend at one joint. He can twist at the top of the elbow. He can actually... Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, he can go inwards on his elbow. So when you're posing him with his axe, he'll look like he's dual-wielding it. And also his fingers can go in and out. Just one single hinge joint. And also another point of contention I have with this thing. The back kibble. It works okay when you're holding it to the camera, but it just falls apart too easily. I mean, when you're trying to pose this thing, it'll flop off, and you're gonna keep going back to that in order to pose it. Just, ugh, yeesh. Are there any good points about this thing that I can talk about? Well, I'll get to the head sculpt in a bit. Let's see if I can get this thing to stand when it's not drunk. Anywho, let's take a look at that head sculpt. The head sculpt is okay. I love the head sculpt. It kind of looks like a demonic ram head smiling. Well, I guess that's why he's named Skullgrin, isn't he? Anywho, nice, I guess, upside down Triforce detailing right there. Which is pretty nice. It's outlined in, gold. I thought it was silver, but I guess it's making it gold because of the camera. Anywho. Alrighty, let's continue with the articulation. His hips are okay. I mean, he can go forward that far, so that way he can pull off a kick to the groin. Go back that far, in and out. Well, out that far, in pretty far. His knees can bend at one joint. Though I thought with this thing you can actually get him the double. Well, you can actually get him the double joint, but it would involve opening up this door. So yeah, Skullgrin has quite a bit of articulation. Though the problem with the fracking feet. Ugh! But I will say this, Skullgrin is the better use of the Straxus mold, and oh, look at that, more Triforce. Anywho. But yeah, Skullgrin, sorry, is the better use of the mold. Don't know why. That seems to be what a lot of people have been talking about recently. So, let's talk about his accessories in robot mode. Now, you already know about the 3mm clip system, which I already mentioned in vehicle mode. But what else does he have? Well, he does carry one accessory over from Straxus, or Dark Mount, whichever name you want to use. Let me see if I can actually get this thing to stand so I can show off the weapon. Bend the knees. Come on. Stand up for me. Stand up for me, Grip. Stand up for me, Skullgrin. Now that's probably the best I'm gonna get. He does come with his axe, which only you need for it to transform into the pickaxe is just flip this down, make sure it's in place, and flip these up. There you got the pickaxe. Now, if you hear that noise, and it also seems like the pickaxe's blades kind of look like it's unfinished. It's bendable plastic, so that way we won't hurt ourselves. But it just seems like it's kind of unfinished. Like, I had to pick up some imperfections right around here, though you can't see it on the camera. But, can he hold his weapon? Yes, he can actually hold his weapon. Let me just maneuver him into a pose where he looks like he's holding his weapon, so I can finish this off. So, in closing, Skullgrin is a very cool toy to pick up, though the issues with the feet are my least favorite part about this toy. But still, he's recommended if you can find them cheap. So yeah, in closing, this is Zeltrax Millennium saying goodnight, good luck, and hopefully you won't go into a rage like Skullgrin. Later.